college doesn't provoke at least one major identity crisis for you in your time there, then you should ask for your money back.
I took a mime class. I don't know why I took this mime class, whether it was for PE credit or I have no idea. I don't remember. But I remember my teacher, you know, just sometime we were talking and he was talking about a good job, what a good job I was doing in the class, and well, clearly you've had a lot of dance training. Well, I had had no dance training. But it was interesting that, you know, somebody saw something in me that I had no idea was even there. And I ended up transferring, and I had to wait a semester before I transferred, so I started taking dance classes. I got a job and started taking dance classes, you know, also. And then ultimately, not immediately, but ultimately, I majored in dance as an undergrad and then got an MFA in dance. That was it. And then a PhD writing about dance.
The funny thing is, the one person's name who I can't remember is probably the one who made the biggest influence on me. It was that I came back from studying abroad and I really wanted to go back to Latin America. I said, this is the thing I have to do. I wrote a grant application to go back to Latin America because I wanted to go explore more, explore who I was, speak in different languages and work in communities. And so I wrote the grant application the night before it was due. And then you had to take a course to be eligible to get the grant. So I took this course. I had this amazing instructor. She's an anthropology professor who worked with me to create my surveys. Actually, my surveys were in Quechua, English, and Spanish. I was ready to go in the field and do my work, and then I didn't get the grant. And it was this one instructor who said to me, you have to go. This is something that you've now prepared, you can do, and it's up to you to find a way to make it happen.
The conversations that I had in the middle of the night sitting on the quad or after class talking to a professor with a group of friends, or you know, being in settings that didn't feel so formal. Those were the moments. It's like the time during a conference in the halls, and those are the things that I can think of that really, I think, inform my life working for a purpose. The other thing, though, really was an experience that I had that was pretty practical, which was a class that I took where we emulated the process of being grant makers and grant writers. And so it was a very practical skill, but it was, we dreamt entirely from both perspectives of what we needed and what we could give.
Well, I was the head of my theater group, and we ran a $70,000 budget or something thereof, and we had almost complete control over that budget. Obviously, certain checks and balances, but as the president, I had to manage a group, and I was running my own little organization and to make sure that I was responsible for them.